Breaking news tonight. In Macomb County, Alabama, a press conference is being held for the trial of Tom Robinson, a black man being accused of raping 19-year-old Mayella Elwell. Let's go to Macomb for a closer look. My name is Heck Tate. I am the police chief here in Macomb, and I will be taking questions about the trial for a little while until Mr. Atticus Finch, the defense attorney for Mr. Tom Robinson, can come out and talk to you all as well.
Chief, what will be Tom Robinson's fate? Will he be executed?
I cannot say at this time what the charges will be for Mr. Robinson, but I can say that no matter what the jury decides, justice will be served.
Mr. Tate, do you believe the owls are lying? It sure seems like Mr. Finch does.
I believe that something horrible happened to that girl. I'm not sure who caused her so much pain, if it was Mr. Robinson or Mr. Elwell, but I'm sure that whoever did will get what's coming to him.
What does that mean, Mr. Tate?
Well, I mean that whichever side wins, whatever the conclusion the jury comes to is, a man will be serving time for this crime, which he deserves, and this girl will get justice. Now, Mr. Atticus Finch, Mr. Tom Robinson's lawyer, would like to say a few words. Please be respectful. Thank you, Mr. Tate. Quiet down now, y'all. Please, everyone, I ask you to calm down. I would just like to say a few words. Now, I know you all have your questions about the trial and whether or not Tom Robinson committed this horrid crime. But I would like to talk about a bigger picture, something that our whole world is being affected by, and I would like to talk to it for a moment, and I would not like to hear any complaints or yelling it from the crowd, as I know this is a topic that can upset some people. We have entered an era where we must live side by side with the black folk. Whether you like it or not, they are now a part of your life. I know. Quiet down now, folk. Quiet down. I know. Now look. Let me finish. Okay. Thank you. I know that not many people are going to agree with what I am going to say, but it is something that we all need to hear. As I was trying to say, we are trying an innocent man based purely on the color of his skin. We in Macomb don't kill mockingbirds. Why? Why do we not do this? Well, because they mind their own business. Mockingbirds have never hurt a soul in their whole lives. As long as I have lived, mockingbirds have been the symbol of peace. Someone who has not done a single thing wrong in their whole entire life. Tom Robinson is a mockingbird, and we are trying him as such. But because we cannot see past the color of his skin, we are trying him as a cardinal or some other bird that we would like to kill. We are not giving this man a fair chance because he is a black man. Mr. Tom Robinson was trying to help Mayella Elwell as he had done multiple days coming home from work. But Miss Mayella had welcomed him into her home, and Tom, thinking he was helping, had entered. Mayella then put herself onto Tom, trying to seduce him. Tom, being the kind man he is, tried to get out of this situation he knew would be bad for both of them. Mr. Elwell is the one who caused harm to this poor girl, not Tom Robinson, but because of the color of his skin, we cannot see that. Do we really want to put this mockingbird Tom Robinson through this? Do we want to hang a man for the color of his skin? Is that what kind of town I live in? This girl's own father caused her this kind of harm, not Tom. Tom was the only person who ever tried to help Miss Mayella Elwell, and we are going to hang him for this. I hope the jury is able to come to the same conclusion I have seen in many instances, how a person's skin color can whole life This is not the kind of world I would like to live in. Gee, we even call out people for living their own lives, hiding away in their homes like poor Boo Radley. We dictate someone's whole existence purely based on how society views them, their differences especially. Society tears you apart if you even slightly differentiate from the societal norm. This is not how I would like to live. This is wrong. This needs to change. We are living in 1960. We should be different by now. It's about time we come to terms with these things, such as the rest of America is slowly beginning to do. Tom Robinson was incapable of hurting this girl, and even if he was, he would never touch her. This man is a mockingbird. He will never hurt a woman in his whole life, but we are going to try him because he is different, because we see him as a threat, because we cannot look past the color of his skin. We have an opportunity to do something good, to look past the color of his skin, look past his differences, and make a difference with this case, and set Tom Robinson free, and prosecute the only guilty person here. Miss Mael Elwell was a victim of her father's rage and does not deserve to be punished. Neither does Tom Robinson. I hope that the jury is able to come to this same conclusion and set this poor man free. Thank you for your time.